I'm sure you've heard the news. But do you know the full story behind it? We're talking about James K. Polk, the man who doubled America's size in just one term. Yes, you heard that right. In just 4 years, he managed to expand the United States more than any other president before or after him. How did he do it? What were the strategies and decisions that led to such monumental changes? Stick around and find out as we dive deep into the life and legacy of this often overlooked but incredibly influential president. Now, James K. Polk. You might not know much about him, and that's understandable. He doesn't often get the spotlight like Washington or Lincoln. But this lad was the 11th President of the United States from 1845 to 1849. And during his presidency, he made some of the most significant territorial gains in American history. And let me tell you, he didn't waste any time making history. Polk was a man on a mission driven by a vision known as manifest destiny. Manifest destiny. That's a fancy way of saying he thought the U.S. was destined to stretch from coast to coast. This belief wasn't just a political slogan, it was a deeply held conviction that shaped his entire presidency. Bold, right? But it wasn't just talk. Polk had a clear plan and the determination to see it through. He actually made it happen. Let's break down how he did it, starting with Texas. First up, Texas. This was a hot topic even before Polk took office. Polk annexed it in 1845, making it a state. This move was controversial and sparked tensions with Mexico, but Polk was undeterred, but he didn't stop there. His ambitions stretched far beyond Texas. He had his eye on the Oregon Territory too. This vast region was jointly occupied by the US and Britain, and Polk was determined to secure it for America. After some tense negotiations with Britain, he secured the land up to the 49th parallel. This was a significant diplomatic victory and added a huge swath of land to the United States, but the biggest move, the Mexican-American War. This conflict would define Polk's presidency and reshape the map of North America. Polk instigated it, and despite the heavy casualties, the US came out on top. The war was brutal and costly, but it achieved Polk's goal of territorial expansion. The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in 1848 handed over vast territories, think California, Nevada, Utah, and parts of Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Wyoming. This was a monumental acquisition that fulfilled Polk's vision of a coast-to-coast nation. A lot of folks saw him as a hero of expansion, but it came at a cost. The war brought death and destruction, and it left a lasting impact on US-Mexico relations. The war brought death and destruction, and it left a lasting impact on US-Mexico relations. The scars of this conflict would linger for generations, shaping the future interactions between the two nations. So there you have it, James K. Polk, the man who changed America's map forever. His presidency was a whirlwind of activity and ambition, leaving a legacy that is still felt today. James K. Polk, the man who changed America's map forever. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his impact. His actions set the stage for the United States to become a continental power. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his impact. His actions set the stage for the United States to become a continental power, influencing the nation's trajectory for years to come. Cheers for watching, and don't forget to like and follow for more history bites. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories from the past.